tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 boom. Pressure build, detonate. Tick, boom. Too late now, can't moderate. Tick, just give me flash. Let's go. Everybody talking, nobody compose. You should've just let me be, but nah, you knew what I do. Who I am. You know who I am. Tick, tick, tick. Robbing and weaving where you telegraph hate. Flash bows pop every time I breathe. Whole world watching. Enjoy those front row seats. Say my name, watch the algorithm screen. Turtle boy. You drama sales on the fumes of my pike tails. Free clickbait for all the mirror ultimate. Bum for town clownies. Better all town clownies in the cheap seats. I built this house, you built noise, I built proof. Woo. Time to raise this roof. Time to expose the hard truth. Now the spotlight stuck on you. Oh, po baby boo. Tick, 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 boom. Truth hit the wrong. Stand clear. Tick, boom. Funny now, they fear. Tick, boom. Flash bows, no escape. Tick, boom. Clock ran out on fake. Receipts stacked like bricks on file. You throw stones, I archive wild. Smear campaign, panic press, but facts don't bend the cognitive dissonance. You had to poke the turtle, you know I'm a snapper, right? You about to. You should've just let me be. Damn people, you knew better. Tick, tick, boom. Pressure build, detonate. Tick, boom. Too late now, can't moderate. Tick, boom. Camouflage, case closed. Everybody talking, nobody compose. Should've just let me be. Tick, tick, boom, tick, boom, tick, 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 boom, tick, tick, boom, tick, tick, boom. Journalism ain't a crime.
Yo, what up? What up, peoples? People's in the chat. What's happening? What y'all up to? What is going on? Let's see who's up in here. What up, sup, Bo? Iris is here. What up, Iris? Yo, Rambling. The Jewish 7. What up? James Lynch in the house. What's happening, buddy? Let's see. Hello, Renee. What up, Daz? Trust. What's up? What up, Garth? What up, Sharon? Yep, a lot of people live, so it's going to be a slugfest out here. What up, running on calf, Jenny T. But yeah, I got something I was going to watch yesterday, but I couldn't find it, so we're going to watch it today. What up, Lubin Dubin?
What's up? How's it going, everybody? How's it going, Danny?
What up? What you up to on a Sunday fun day?
Just taking care of some business.
I hear you. As always.
Yeah.
Sorry, gotta get all this stuff set up. Gotta get it all set up so we can work. What up, Cheney? What up, Robin21? What you up to today, J7? You golfing? Probably watching some golf, huh? Watching a little golf. What's up, Brown Eyes? So we're going to listen to just one tune, and then we're going to kick it off. We don't have a shitload of time to waste to watch this video.
Sounds good.
Last time we watched it, we didn't make it. We might make it today.
All right.
Let's see which one. Pretty cool. 1, 2.
Yeah. Rise. Danny's got the fire that can light the way. Shadow rats run these streets, yeah, till the break of day. Screw the system and that one-way trap. Yeah, and he's the leader of the Shadow rats. We're gonna burn it down. Hear the voices scream. Daddy's the fire. Daddy's the fire. He's living the dream. Oh, smoke rolls up, and the rebellion's high. Shadow rats rise. Never living in fear. And it's got a rhythm that can never be beat. Burn it down loud. Burn it down loud. Voices scream. Voices scream.
What up, Mary B?
What's up?
Nah, shit. Did you have fun on your show earlier?
Yeah, it was fun.
It seemed like it was nice and chilled.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked it.
See you, Mary B.
Good to see you, Lubin. Fiona's here with us. Isn't she the cutest?
This farm girl. A couple of new rats coming out soon. Garth, Fearless Farm Girl, a couple other ones.
Nice.
I don't mean like today, but
Don't rush her.
they're in the works.
Hi, Marilyn.
What's up, Marilyn? What up, Chris? Who else is up in here? Dusty, what's up, Dusty?
No, stay.
Denise, what's up, Denise? Yeah, which opening song? I play them. I got a bunch of different ones in there now. I got the Turtle Boy song in there finally.
You're spoiled.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. What up, Cajun? Cajun.
Why are you gonna leave?
Speaking of Cajun, I had some crawfish last week. Oh, they're so good.
Scorpions?
Yeah, I don't eat crawfish every year for some reason. But man, they were so good. Excelente. All right, hold on.
Fiona doesn't like being on camera by herself, I guess. She's like, I'm moving.
This is what I was looking for yesterday, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, I'm glad you found it.
Yeah, this is a good one. I like listening to him explain the whole situation with Karen Reed. It's cool. This is from 2 years ago, like one of his first rundowns. We didn't make it but halfway through last time, but oh well. If we don't, we don't, you know. If we don't, we don't. When did you say you were going live again, Mary B? Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday at 4:20, unless I decide to go earlier. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, keep us updated. Let's see
will.
what this thing's all about. See if we can get into something.
Let's get into stuff.
We'll get into some stuff.
This crazy story out of Canton, Massachusetts. So this story, when I remember when I first saw this story last year, I don't know. I remember looking at it. Obviously, I look at stories like this, and I just didn't have a take on it. Like when I remember seeing the headlines that a Boston police officer was run over in a driveway by his girlfriend in a snowstorm, and that she didn't realize she had done it until afterwards. And I went on her LinkedIn, and I'm like, I remember looking at her thing. I'm like, oh man, this woman's sharp. Normally you don't expect that. Like, college educated, works at a university, work good with numbers. Like, you'd probably want to hire her. And it's like, but everybody makes mistakes. Anyone could have too much to drink and just heat of the moment do something like that. And I think that's kind of how it was portrayed. So I didn't really have an opinion. So I don't write about stories that I don't have strong opinions on. But I remember seeing the story, and I just didn't have that strong of an opinion on it. But something about it just didn't smell right. And it just seemed like it was at the home of a Boston police officer. Obviously, the Boston police officer.
What's up, Lolly?
Hey guys.
Hey, Lolly.
What you up to?
Absolutely nothing. Enjoying a completely day off, like having nothing I had to do. Wonderful.
Those are the best ones for sure.
Thought about mowing the backyard, and I was like, nope, it can wait another weekend.
Yeah, hell no.
What up,
Okay,
G7?
Hey guys.
Oh, J7.
Hello.
Rory.
Is he winning?
He won. He pulled it out.
Wow.
Nice.
I thought he was going to choke. I thought we were going to get another 11 tier. They zoomed 1 year. It was a long time. It was like 10 years ago. He took an 11, and they just zoomed into him crying behind his back. It was so awful. Yeah, well, he's a choke artist, but
Right.
not today. He gets a green jacket.
Sweet. Can't beat that green jacket.
Can't buy that.
Well, we gotta have a Happy Gilmore phrase here. Is the gold jacket there?
I'm not going to say what I was going to
Green jacket, gold jacket. Who gives a shit?
Who gives
Oh.
a shit?
Leuven's nefarious for the Happy, well, for the Adam Sandler quotes.
I never saw Happy Gilmore.
What?
Don't yell at me.
Neither one of y'all watch Silence of the Lambs. I'm not surprised by anything anymore.
Yeah, I'm like
But
Emily.
you like golf.
Yeah.
What's up, GC?
Dude, the 90s friggin' Adam Sandler movies are not to be missed.
No,
For real.
you got to get those in for sure.
To the point that you can quote them all. Like, that's how much you have to watch
Yeah,
them all.
I could probably do the whole script.
Yes.
I like Big Daddy.
Big Daddy's good.
I met Adam. 1 year I worked security on movie sets, and it was the year they filmed Grown Ups too. So they have this scene at the water park, Waterways. I had to confiscate everyone's cell phone.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did it at Waterways. I forgot.
Yeah. So
Where
Adam
is that
Sandler
at?
came over me.
It's
Down
in
the Cape.
It's right next to
Oh.
Emday, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that was in like 2012 maybe. So like people just handed me, everyone in the park that day just gave me, I had a bucket and they just gave me all their cell phones.
Damn.
Different
So-
time to be alive.
That ride where they
Like
grab onto the thing and ride
Yeah.
down, is that real?
Yeah.
That's like extremely dangerous to have at a water park. I was really surprised at that.
What's up,
All
guys?
water parks are uninsurable, disgusting. Don't even get me started.
I know they're disgusting, but they usually don't let you do extremely dangerous stuff like that.
MJ's right. They made Waterways look cool. Waterways is, I understand we have Water Country and then there's Waterways.
Waterways is the shitty one. So, like I drive by it all the time, and I'm like, I'm not going there. I've never been.
Waterways
It's a little dilapidated.
like the fun one. Like the water's yellow.
Well, Waterways is
Yeah.
the more fun one because Laudine points out they let you do the dangerous rides.
Of course they do.
And they have like children running them.
Yeah.
Oh
They
god.
have that here too. Like the lifeguards are all 13.
Oh.
Everyone's
But
first
they-
job.
They used to let a person like me be a lifeguard, okay? All I wanted was to sit there and swing my whistle and look cool. You have to like save people. No, thank you.
Like shit,
Wasn't for-
I'm drowning. Fuck.
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
$10 this morning.
Oh, I forgot to take my sticker off. Thanks, guys. Should I wear this to court tomorrow?
Today, Satan, 100% you should wear that.
Yeah. The judge will love it.
Their shirts of Today Satan. I came up with that, I thought.
It's Emily C merch.
I,
For when drama free his life for me ended.
I
you
messaged
know.
Turtle Boy and I was like, your backdrop to the next Wilbur has to be Today Satan. Like forever.
Well,
Yeah,
we will make sure you get credit for it.
Well, thanks.
Crazy.
Anyway,
I'm
what are
sorry.
we watching?
Would you like to watch something?
Yeah, I thought we were wanting to watch something.
We
But
are.
we're short on time.
We're going to chill out today and watch, but we're not going to make it. I can tell. But this is a good one, though.
Okay.
I think I really want to just skip halfway through it, but I don't want people to be lost because we didn't watch the second half last time.
Sorry, I missed your stream, Mary. I was watching golf.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Go
skip to
back
the
and give it a like.
skip.
I already did that.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's watch some of it. See what's
You're
up.
going to go and you're going to help her with the search. You're not going to leave her. You're going to be with her when she discovers the body. She's going to discover the body, not you. She's going to discover the body. And where did she do the 3-point turn? That's where we're going to put the body. And sources tell me that they believe that Brian Higgins was involved in moving that body out of there. That's what sort of my very, very reliable sources on this case are telling me that he was involved in moving the body and placing it there. So by 1:30, less than an hour after John O'Keefe went in the house, everyone's gone. The party's over. What kind of after party lasts 45 minutes? They all just leave. They're gone. And they all go their separate ways. Why would you do that if there was not like a buzzkill, like a murder that happened there? Why would everyone just leave? That makes no sense. So that's what freaks me out is that there must have been some sort of meeting immediately afterwards. And that they all came to the agreement, all of them, that were like, she's expendable because who the fuck is she? We don't really know her. Everyone here knows each other for a long time. We're family. We're part of this community. We don't know her. She probably sucks anyway. I guarantee they were trying to justify it. They're probably being like, she's uppity. She thinks she's too good for us anyway. She couldn't even come here. John didn't even like her. I'm sure they were saying shit like that. Because they would have to rationalize harming this woman. Because that is exactly what they were going to do, is harm this woman. So, unfortunately for them, Karen Reed is an extremely intelligent and well-resourced woman who can afford world-class representation. Her attorneys filed a motion demanding forensic audit of Jennifer McCabe and Brian Albert's cell phones for all communications before and after the death. When they received the information last week, they got this. They've been looking for this for a long time. They finally got it. Picture the jaw drop moment when her attorney and her read these messages. Picture.
Jewish 7, did you not win on that scratch off?
I did not, but I have a backup. I was so close.
Moment
so far.
I saw the flick.
I got excited for a second.
That they had when they saw these messages. That they withheld these for over a year. As I said, he's a highly trained fighter, blah, blah, blah. Oh, actually, we'll get to what the message. It said, how long to die in cold? At 2:27, she Googled that. We're going to go over the timeline for that in a moment. Now,
what a simple
this
time.
guy lives across the street. Tom Kelleher.
Appreciate it, Cupcake.
I don't know if he's the new chief now, but the other guy, the guy that showed up at the scene of the crime miraculously and found some shards of glass, he recently retired too. I didn't even put that in the story. I found out afterwards. He recently retired too. So this guy, deputy, lives across the street. And that's his home right there. And across the street, where I circled over here, is the home of Brian Albert. There's no trees here. He's got a Ring camera in his door. Dude, a Ring camera is going to catch this. It's going to catch this. It's definitely going to catch sound. There is a lot of movement there. A body is dumped there. It's going to catch that. Anyone who has a Ring camera knows that.
Yeah, but it's illegal to have your sound on if it films a public way. Like when they installed my Comcast security, the ones that film like the people walk on my property that walk into the cemetery, or the ones that film the road, can't have sound on. I have sound on them, but they'll just find me if they catch me.
Gotta catch
I just don't know how to shut it off. I don't see that. I catch coyotes mostly.
What do you do with them?
The coyotes?
Yeah.
Lock the doors and don't go outside until they're gone. What do you mean? I don't need the dogs killing a coyote. They'll put the dogs down. Coyotes are endangered, Danny. You can't hunt them. You don't know what it's like up here.
Really tough. We got a lot of endangered shit.
Yeah.
Cosby was showing on his beach walk today. There's like cordoned off areas so that the birds can mate and nest.
Yep. Because everyone knows birds have trouble banging. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
Anyways,
can't kill coyotes. We're supposed to have coyotes live in residential areas that they'll grab a baby or something. It's ridiculous.
Send by Mazza stream to give them a like. Make sure you go through there and give them a like.
Okie doke.
And donate to Kelsey.
Yeah, they're doing a Kelsey fundraiser. I really didn't want to go against that, but it's Tutleboy's fault. Got everybody piled in here live together. Oh,
we can't just stop pre-gaming.
Huh?
We can't just stop pre-gaming, you know?
It is what it is.
Great news, you guys. You can always rewatch whatever you didn't watch live.
Oh my god, that's true.
Fun fact.
You're correct. To Monday. But it's just something I started doing, and we've been doing it for a long time. I know other people want to do it. It's a popular thing to do now.
Well, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, Daniel.
It is. Thank you.
People flatter you all the time.
Logical thing to do. You know
we could be anywhere in the world, but we're here with you, babe.
And I'm here with you.
Mwah.
Mwah. All right, back to this.
Police, I'm told.
Oh, I forgot. What y'all puffing on? What you got?
Dog walkers.
I got Blue 8. Blue 8.
The back of mine says it's
Tropicana
called
cookies.
I don't want to say it, but
say it.
Say it.
It says it's called Juice Leak.
It's a dog walker? I've never heard of that strain from them.
Well, they make Garden Remedies makes when they run out of real dog walkers, they make their own.
Okay, gotcha.
You said you want the uppy ones or like the mellow. I said I want the uppers.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So we'll see.
I don't have nothing suspicious on there. And they trust him because he's a cop. He's a cop. So of course they trust him. It was not subpoenaed. So Jennifer McCabe searched how long to die in cold and then deleted all communications between herself and Albert. Deleted it all. But when you do that, you know, it's forever. Like there's a digital trail. They're going to get it. But she, you know, figured that she was good. And she took calculated steps to make sure that this was all covered up. And this is the attorney's paperwork that he filed in court. Again, this is his theory about what happened. So this is not, we don't know this as a beyond, like, you know, definitively. But this is what made sense to him. And it's what makes sense to me too.
If you could tell him one thing back at this time, what would it be?
A trooper Paul is going to try to say definitively now in court.
Yeah.
Smart.
It's not going to do it very well. Definitively. Definitively.
Poor Trooper Paul.
Definitively. Yeah. I can't definitively tell you because I wasn't there. That's what he said. I wasn't
That's
there.
good.
He turned in his drawing and it was like with crayon. It's like
It
a
was
couple
science and stuff.
and it
It's
says
fine.
follow
Brian
the
told
linear
me.
path. Follow the linear path. It's fun.
What crime scene? What did you say? That's how it happened?
Did not think that it was unusual for John O'Keefe to leave like he did. Remember, she's like, he showed up and then he just left. Then why did she stay up until 5 a.m. awaiting Karen Reed's phone call about O'Keefe being missing? That's a big one. Remember, she told police that she assumed that he went home to bed. Why would she think anything was wrong? Why would she think anything is wrong? Why would she wait up? What on earth is she worried about if she thinks he's home sleeping? That makes no sense. If she had nothing to hide, then why is she destroying all these communications? Why is she more committed to protecting Brian? I got to change that. Brian, it's supposed to say Brian Albert. Brian Roberts was the old second baseman for the Orioles. Than her sister Nicole,
Fun fact.
who's married to Brian, who isn't mentioned in any of this shit for some reason. After O'Keefe got to Albert's home, he began texting McCabe to make sure that she was there. Alex Bolio sends $1, says for Vok here. Photo of his knuckles is from February 4th. February
$1.
4th? How do you know that, Mr. Bolio? That picture is February 4th, and they can get metadata on that picture, which they would. That, ladies and gentlemen, if that's true, that changes everything. That is like, holy shit. If that is February 4th, that would be less than a week afterwards, wouldn't it? That would be crazy. Let me read a couple of turtle chats here. Shayna sends $20 and says, what you do is important, and I truly believe someday you'll get the recognition and platform you deserve. Well, thank you very much. And you know what, Shayna, even if I'll just build my own damn platform if I don't have to. So thank you. Paul sends $10. He says Tutleboy is the #1 news in New England. Destroy this group of scum. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Dan sends $25. Says, I want to take this lecture. I see what he's saying here. I want to take this opportunity to lecture you on the importance of owning and training a firearm. Just kidding, man. Seriously, man. Thank you for what you do. I'm a huge fan and supporter. Thank you, Dick. I had a little tweet rage about that. I'm so sick of people telling. He goes there to pick up his sister Julie, who ends up staying there, which I thought was a little weird. But I guess I don't know. Like it's like, hey, if I go to pick up my sister at the house, and then she's like, nah, I'm just gonna stay. But like, bitch, I could be sleeping right now. Why'd I come pick you up then? But I guess people changed their mind. I guess it's not that weird.
I mean, I'd
So he
say
was the only
meaner than
witness
that.
who had no familial ties and no reason to frame Karen Reed. He was the only witness that said that Karen Reed dropped off O'Keefe and that he did not see any damage to her vehicle. He heard no screams. He did not see any bodies on the ground. And he did not see her operating the vehicle erratically. He saw her sitting with her hands at 10 and 2.
Yeah, just 30 seconds after she supposedly cracked with the come on. And he's not right there in the yard. Like when you pull up, it's like, oh shit.
Just such a it's like a wildly specific thing to remember, man.
I know.
At a very specific time.
This is where the lie starts right here. This is where it all goes down.
Well, I think that they I actually think that's probably the only truth. Like the only witness testimony that's actual truth is that the kids did see her. And unfortunately that didn't fit in with the timeline that they had all made up at the table the next morning. Like, because it just gives like if that's for that to be true, nothing else is true, you know.
They should have saw something if they pulled up at that time because it was fresh. It's
Yeah.
not enough time to hide anything. It's not enough time to make a plan. You would have seen the car doing donuts in the fucking street, basically.
Yep.
You would have saw something.
And
What up, EJ?
like they didn't.
Not guilty.
Like I don't even know. It just has to be what they saw because it doesn't make sense for them to say what they did if they were lying.
Well, me and Lolene have been not arguing this point, but trying to figure out this exact pinpoint thing for like a year.
What do you think,
I
Lolene?
just go back in the car and hear that we're arguing.
Not arguing. This is the point.
Discussing.
Let me guess. It's where was
Not
John when Nagel got there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get past that because that's where the whole story is based on.
Yeah, and it doesn't fit with anything anyone else said.
He's 8 feet off the fucking street. If they pulled up behind her and got out of the car, they'd been like, "Oh, damn, there's John. He's right there."
Literally right there.
Right there. He's not in the bushes over there. He's right there.
Yeah.
It just makes too much sense to me that she said that she stopped at the end of the driveway, and then when they pulled up behind her, that she pulled up. So I think John had walked between the McCabe vehicle and the Alberts vehicle in the driveway. And even though they met at the stop sign, that doesn't mean they immediately followed her. So I think John had time to get out and get up the driveway.
How
Yeah.
has anyone reported on the moon phase that night yet?
Nobody should.
I feel like that's important because if it was a new moon at midnight,
There'd be no light. Yeah.
And it's not really showing yet.
But even with a full moon, the clouds would have rolled in from the storm already. It would have been overcast at best.
Yeah, but I think the moon usually goes through that, doesn't
But
it?
how dark is it going to be in the neighborhood when people have porch lights and street lights and shit?
Dark? No, their porch lights aren't on at midnight.
Well,
And that residential kind of area doesn't have that many street lights.
when you pulled up with your vehicle,
Aaron said the house was dark.
The house being dark is also not. It can't be true. And maybe, I guess, depending on how whatever. There's a lot of details that just don't make sense. If they pulled up and saw her at that time, as Danny points out, he would have been lying right there.
Yeah.
he would have been right there. It's like, oh shit. And then she would have been sitting in the car all weird. But
yeah,
he's right there.
Well, that's why What's Her Face does the blob story. Like, I saw the blob after the fact.
No, for that yet. Emily C has a video.
No kidding.
Stacked times, like not enough snow to cover up a big dude.
Correct. There was barely enough to track a cat, literally.
And it was a waning crescent, which is it's like just a little sliver. So there wasn't that much light coming from the moon.
A waning crescent.
Yes. It says it was
Aaron said the house was dark and there weren't many people there. Like, there weren't a lot of vehicles, which made her think that they weren't even at the right house.
I'll be honest with you. I don't really care what Karen remember. I don't think she remembers a lot.
She just didn't. They didn't have time right there for her to have done it because somebody would have seen them. Period.
Yeah.
People came and left, and after that, and then they were there for another hour, all looking out the window. There's one point where at least 6 of them are looking out the fucking window.
Yeah. And then what was the other weird thing? Doesn't Jen McCabe call his phone 6 or 7 times? I mean,
yeah.
In a pattern that is very obviously they're looking for it.
And no voicemails were left.
Yeah.
But she deleted all those calls.
Yeah. So they were looking for the phone. When they found the phone, she deleted them all. I mean,
but couldn't delete it off of his phone because they couldn't open it.
Yeah, because they're not even that scummy to use a Face ID on a dead guy. Nice.
But then you have to get into whether or not you believe all the phone data that was presented, because if the phone was in the house, how did it get back outside? And I mean, all the steps that someone would have had to have created steps carrying it there. I mean, there's a lot with the phone that I don't get. I just know there's no way that she hit him with a car.
I think we probably know this. Well, I guess if you left your phone down inside, like, wouldn't it be, what I'm trying to get is, wouldn't it be interesting if someone had the exact same step information, somebody inside that house, their phone steps matched John's steps? But I guess you could avoid that. Like,
But
if
I'm
you-
saying, like, there were no steps on his phone after all the Jen McCabe phone calls. Like, if they were looking for his phone to take it outside,
Exactly.
there were no
How
steps
to get
take
outside.
it outside.
His phone data was
So-
moving towards the house, and then it was fucking gone. So they just said it sat where it was, but it didn't. It couldn't have, because people would have literally stepped on it.
I mean, it could be possible that when he read that last text from her, that he dropped his phone outside before
Yeah.
going in. And they were looking for his phone, and by calling it, and maybe that's how they located, by calling it over and over again. Maybe they stood at the door, listened, and they heard it ring in the yard. Who knows? And that's how they decided to put his body there.
That's what I was just gonna say, and that's how they decided to put his body there. That is okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's just a lot. It's just counterintuitive.
It's
not
a lot
not
to
how
come
I'd
up
do
with
it.
in the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, just not how I'd do it. I don't think I wouldn't. I mean, that would have to be a lot of forethinking on their part, because it's pretty smart to move the body to the phone. And it's pretty fortunate that the phone just happened to fall outside.
I'm just saying it's a possibility. Then you have the
Yeah, it is. It
possibility
is.
of him getting the Faraday bag and that was one of the things in the large bag when he went to Canton Police Department. Who knows?
You have the possibility Jen had it and gave it off to Carrie, and they never even found it on him. Carrie just pretended they did. Emily C has some good theories on that too.
Yep.
I don't know. Ian Whiffen's like super awesome, intelligent experiment in the freezer with the phone. I mean,
Where he didn't record the temperatures.
yeah.
Science. Ian Whiffen is a Hufflepuff who prefers single stuff Oreos. Okay, change my mind. You can't.
He's like
What
a
a
cult
loser.
though. All the women
He's-
are taking on him over there.
Well, ask that chick Heather. He's hotter than Mark Zuckerberg, who's not hot. Okay.
Wasn't
Not
it
attractive
MJ's
man.
friend who saw him at the bar after his testimony was talking about how hot he was in person?
Shut up. Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah. After the second trial, he went to the hotel bar and there were a bunch of people that were FKR there.
Oh my God. I mean, I would never in a million years have guessed that. Good for him. Hotter in person. Aren't we all?
Here we go.
And that he witnessed Karen Reed alone. This directly conflicts with Brian Albert and the McCabe story that O'Keefe never entered the home. Because if she's not in the car, he's not in the ground, it's got to be in the home, right? He's not taking a leak out back. Got to be in the home. Definitely is in the home. Additionally, O'Keefe's phone tracked him walking up and down the stairs, okay, from 12:20 to 12:32, I believe it says. So I believe he was the last movement I think they had from him was at 12:32, but don't hold me to that. So that he's in the house. There's no doubt about it. O'Keefe took his last steps at 12:31. Oh, no, actually, the only statements regarding the events that transpired inside the Alba residence after O'Keefe took his last steps at 12:31 are the self-serving statements of Jennifer McCabe, Matthew McCabe, Brian Albert, and his close friend, Brian Higgins. The state police and DA's office deliberately kept all this information from the defense, which seems like an ethical problem, including Jennifer McCabe's incriminating Google search, which would immediately have ended this from the start. Jennifer McCabe's cell phone analysis shows that she left the house at 1:47 a.m. and chose during the middle of a snowstorm to drop off 2 people near the home of John O'Keefe, who lived at 1 Meadows Avenue. So he lived at the corner of Meadows Avenue and a busier street. So she's like, oh, yeah. Oh, you live near John O'Keefe? I'll give you a ride. Sure. Why did she want to do that? She wanted to see if anything was going on.
Who did
at
this?
1 Meadows Avenue. Were there lights on? Is Karen Reed inside? Where is Karen Reed sleeping? Or is she onto something? Like, how prepared do I need to be tonight for this shit? So, she does that. That's weird. At 2:23 a.m. And by the way, why is she leaving at 1:47? I thought this was an after party. She's leaving. Okay. At 2:23 a.m., her Apple Watch recorded her going to her bedroom and immediately Googling how long to die in cold at 2:27 a.m. Despite previously telling police that she assumed, okay, this is the smoking gun here. Okay, is that Google search, because she told police that she thought John O'Keefe was home, that he went home with Karen Reed. So she would have no idea that his body is in the snow. None. She wants to find out if this is plausible. Basically, she wants to find out if we're going to make it look like he died in the snow, how many hours do we have to wait? Right? Because if it takes 5 hours, we can't find the body after 2. No one's going to believe us. We have to wait this out. That's why she searched that. She wanted to know how much time they had. Obviously, she ain't sleeping that night. So, yeah. Why would she Google that? If she was home, if she thought he was home sleeping, a normal person would just, go to bed. But this woman who spent the night partying decides to pace around the house. The watch has her pacing around the house, just waiting for Karen Reed to contact her and ask where O'Keefe was. She's just waiting by her phone. Like, when is Karen Reed going to call me? She anticipated this happening despite having no idea that O'Keefe was missing. McCabe waited up for Reed because, number one, she needed to be there to, kind of control the narrative when she found the body. She also, more importantly, had to put it in Karen Reed's head that, did you do this? Maybe you did this. Maybe you didn't. And she's probably like, oh, sweetie, it's not your fault. And maybe they genuinely thought that if they made this look like an accident, Karen Reed wouldn't get arrested. Maybe they thought that. Julie, I'm being told, said that she was spending the night. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's right. Yeah, remember Julie Nagel told her brother who came to pick her up that she's spending the night there. So why did she leave? I mean, maybe because she witnessed a murder, and things got a little bit awkward after that. So remember that murder? Like we watched like half an hour ago.
Remember that murder? Oh my god. To be fair, 20-year-olds say stupid shit, They probably did say that.
Dude, second one tonight. Oh god, that caught me off guard.
Yeah, that was crazy. You got any Hot Pockets? I got the munchies.
You got it.
Megabeth. The greatest name in all free Karen Reed. Megabeth.
Megabeth. Okay.
Yeah.
Roger that.
It's Megabeth with like Megadeth artwork.
Got it.
Fucking badass. Like Hot Pockets hidden in the artwork. It's fucking badass.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Despite barely knowing Karen Reed, McCabe gleefully jumped in the car with her and Carrie Roberts. For some reason, she's like, Miss Find a Hoe. This intentional delay guaranteed that O'Keefe would be dead by the time anyone found him. She wants to delay this as long as possible. That's why she Googled how long to die. The longer it took Karen Reed to call, that's why she went to the home to see if lights were on. She's like, please be sleeping, but she wasn't, because Karen Reed is too smart for them. And she wants to be able to control this narrative. Remember, she initially told the investigators that Karen Reed brought a drink from another bar into the waterfall bar, which only a drunken, low-class individual would do. But this is contrary to Karen Reed's character. Karen Reed's a professor, I believe an accountant.
The one in Murdoch
Not
was
the kind of person who brings her own solo cup into a bar because she can't afford to buy a drink.
That's not always true, Turtle Boy. Bob Mata takes his own fucking tumbler into the elbow room.
And then it did get proven that Karen brought her own glass. He's sitting there calling her like a lowlife.
Some people try to do it. Some people do it.
Nevertheless, McCabe successfully had planted the seed that she might have done this.
It's hard to get away with it.
Jennifer McCabe called her sister at 6:07 a.m. and 6:08 a.m. and spoke to someone.
And now we know 525 as well.
It was either Nicole Albert or Brian Albert picks up that phone. Someone answered the phone. This proved that McCabe had made Brian Albert, a veteran Boston police officer who has likely seen many dead bodies before, that there is a dead body in your yard. Somebody asked, how did you find court docs on this? It is for the general public, but I'm Turtle Boy. You guys, people don't understand. It's like, I got the sauces, man. I get shit other people don't get.
You got the sauces?
The sauces?
The sauces.
The sources?
I got 28 seasonings in my sauces.
Yeah, he's got the special sauce. He's got that honey for the face.
Prince Lover, did you start a new account or something? Again? What happened? What's going on with your name there not being blue?
That's what makes Turtle Boy, that's what separates us from the rest. The Boston Globe doesn't have these documents. I do. I can get them. But
so defamation.
Anyway, and that's not to brag. It's just, that's how I do business. So this, like the fact that Brian Albert is alerted that there is a dead body on his property, he does not come out of the house. Imagine that. Imagine a veteran police officer is alerted that there is a body in front of his house.
What about?
And he's like, I'll just stay in here. A little bit cold, a little chilly outside. Little chilly. Doesn't go out, but
al dente.
Here's what happened. But oh my God, I can't believe it. Like nothing. Just stays in the house. That's crazy.
Look at that throwback hat. I kind of want one.
So, a broken cocktail glass was also next to O'Keefe's body, which Canton police initially said was the murder weapon. So Canton police get there, and it seems like they're not in on this. Like they didn't get just this. Like,
sorry, yeah, there was a lot more blue. So
there was a purge.
I had to purge a little. I gave out too many. I'll do it again.
Well, there was a breach. Remember the Discord breach?
Yeah, I know. There's been you don't even know. There's been four breaches.
Crazy. You know where breaches don't occur? Twitter.
Oh well.
Twitter is.
So he was knocked out.
Yeah, it's just one big
glass.
Oh.
But then the narrative, as soon as Proctor gets involved, it quickly turns into Karen Reed did it all. No, it wasn't a shot glass. It was Karen Reed. Everything was Karen Reed.
Did they really originally say the cocktail glass was the weapon?
Yet the other two did not see the body. We stated that already. After noticing after notifying the Alberts about the dead Boston cop on their property, McCabe Googled, how long does it take to digest food? Because apparently the presence of food particles in a dead person's stomach help determine time of death. So let's say that Karen Reed backed into him and then he laid there in the snow, maybe he dies at 2:30 in the morning. But she knows that actually John O'Keefe died at 12:30 in the morning. So she's like already Googling that. Like that's because who do you think told her about that? Who do you think told her about food particles? This all happened at the family meeting. Brian Albert. He's the one skilled in this shit. He's murder police. So at this point, Jennifer McCabe was panicking because she knew how suspicious the how long to die in cold Google search was going to be. She's like, oops, shouldn't have done that. So she decides, and I don't know if this is true. I doubt it. Like if you Google how long to die in cold at 2:27, if you Google that exact same question again at 6:30, does that erase the 2:27 one? I don't know how that works.
When did we find out it was hot
thing you do? But she's like, maybe if I do it again, then it won't be as suspicious. Or even better, how about this? What if I get Karen Reed to urge me to do that? That way, it seems like the search I did was organic. That Karen urged me to do it. Right? So she decides that she's going to, try to cover her tracks by Googling the same thing again. Because you might do that. It would make no sense for her to do that at 2:27 because she didn't know the body was there, according to her story. But now at 6:30, she does know the body's there, so it would make sense for her to Google that. It would make sense for her to Google that. Except there's just one problem. She spelled it wrong. She didn't spell the first way she spelled it was HOS. Hoss long to die in cold. This time it's how long tie dye in kick.
That's because she has MS finger.
Yeah.
Why do they all have MS?
Long to
at early ages in Canton.
Maybe the water.
It's well, the baldness is there's a poisoned reservoir or something. That's why all the men over there are bald. Not a joke, Jack.
That's weird.
Get me out of this state. Somebody come whisk me away down below the Mason Dixon. It's enough up here. I don't know how you guys watched this for 2 years.
We did every day, 1 minute at a time.
The most exciting time of everyone's life.
Yep. I don't know about that. Something to do every day. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean it is.
It was like
it's a compelling story. Obviously, I just
get into
it
today.
Makes me anxious. Yeah.
Yeah. Very always
cold. So she. I mean, this is wild that she remembered that she spelt how wrong the first time around, and got it. I don't know what this gobbledygook was. She's like, oops, fuck that one up. But this one, she got it exactly the same way as the original one. She later told law enforcement that it was Karen Reed who told her to Google that.
Yeah, she did. Dusty.
Karen then immediately yelled at me 2 times to Google, how long do you have to be left outside to die from hypothermia? Which would make sense if you're Karen Reed, right? That's a believable story that Jennifer McCabe is now telling, right? Because Karen Reed's freaking out. Oh my God, how long has she been on here? Could he still be alive? Because that's what she's probably thinking at that time. Could he still be alive? Jennifer McCabe knew how devastating it would be if the wrong person in law enforcement discovered this. Thus, in an attempt to deflect suspicion to justify this incredibly, she reverted to blaming everything on Mrs. Reed as usual. Shockingly, in what can only be described as a clear attempt by Miss McCabe to frame Miss Reed, Richard Green's forensic analysis of Jennifer McCabe's phone reveals that Miss McCabe took affirmative steps to delete the 2:27 a.m. search for how long it was cold, but did not attempt to remove the 2 other subsequent searches.
Did she Bill Burr tagged in that tweet?
Reed. So she wanted to. The 2:27 one. She's like, I'll erase that from my history, but nothing's really erased. But the other 2 will keep because we'll say that Karen got me to do those. Then that'll make sense.
Bill Burr is local. He was
Yeah.
involved.
Why the fuck would Bill Burr care about Canton Little League in 2022? He lives in LA and flies helicopters and has been married at this time already. I think he had his first kid in 22.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a
Man.
different Bill Burr.
Man. But,
Did
you
I
know,
click that? I didn't tell you to go. Yeah, that sucks. If it's upsetting to me, Via, I'll give hers back. I think I gave hers on accident one night anyways, but I didn't care. But if I'm not doing 1,000 people, I don't want the whole chat to be blue. Yeah,
I'm
no?
colorblind. I can't tell anyway.
Yeah, I lost mine and I don't care. Who cares?
Free me from these shackles.
Yeah, exactly. I have responsibilities and shit.
All it is a handcuff.
Yes.
Imagine if Turtle Boy would have known at this time that Carrie Roberts had said the stuff about Sandra Bullock. Like if he already had known that, like they were trying to pick out what characters were going to play them in a movie at this point.
He'd have something
That's
to say
insane.
about it.
That is insane to me. And like he says, what was the movie going to be about?
They're heroes. Yeah, I know Bill Burr grew up in Canton. He left Canton about 40 years ago. The man's 60 years old. Stop it.
Yeah.
Captain America's not coming back to Sudbury. Jim isn't coming back to Newton South. They've moved on from us, okay? Hometown heroes. But anyway, Lily, that would be funny if teams had known at that time what we know now.
Lister has the guy that made up the smiley face.
Like the
Yeah, the logo.
Forrest Gump t-shirt guy?
The t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's false, by the way, because the real guy came from Worcester.
Did
You
he
guys
like
still
his
know.
face on a t-shirt?
I don't know what it went on. A button, maybe?
No, I learned about it in the historically accurate nonfiction documentary Forrest Gump.
Yeah, that guy named Forrest Gump. Pretty good friends with him. He ran with him for about 10 seconds.
the irony.
It's Sunday. I'm not going to make the first age joke.
She didn't even have to do this
Don't.
because it was all getting covered up anyway by Brian Proctor. While this was happening, by the way,
Brian Proctor.
he's retweeting fundraisers for John O'Keefe. Sick.
It is sick.
I know. I'm also laughing because I'm waiting on MJ to figure out I took her wrench again.
Now, like I said, the
Why you
motive.
be
here-
messing
people are like, "What's the motive?"
With these,
People really are sensitive about them. Once you get, it's
yeah.
hard.
I could tell you some stories about a certain other creator and his mods. You guys it gets a little loony in some of these places.
They'll just never come back.
Well, Danny, we'll replace them on a
Tell-
2-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
Stop looking at your numbers. Poisons the brain.
Motive's overrated.
MJ, don't leave.
How about just a fight that went wrong? Just a fight. They didn't mean to do it, but they did it, and he's dead. I don't think any of these people went into this like we're gonna murder someone tonight. I don't think that's what their plan was. They didn't have any real reason to want this guy dead, but they did kill him.
But like leaving them out in
Jennifer
the snow to
McCabe
let
would
him
never
die
have been
is
able to
weird.
cover up this murder without the assistance of law enforcement, despite the fact that it was one of their own who was killed. According to Reed's defense attorneys, the original Canton Police Department had been altered, the report. In the altered report, it never stated that the search team found them at 6 p.m. after Trooper Proctor had taken possession of Reed's vehicle. So Proctor takes the car, like immediately goes to the parents' house, allegedly, and notices the car has a broken taillight, he claims. And now it's in his possession. We don't know who else had this car, but he's got it. And what is alleged to have happened here? The Alta report also had different cell phone numbers that McCabe called after finding the body, indicating that the police were taking steps to make sure that Brian Albert was not in any way a suspect. So she changed the phone number for Brian McCabe, I guess, in her phone, which is wild. New evidence has also shown that Albert rehomed the dog that attacked McCabe. How about this? So in September of 2022, Reed's lawyers publicly accused Albert family in open court of being implicated in the, I don't know how I missed this headline. In open court, they accused the Albert family of being involved in this.
This is like a
And they ordered them not
thing
to
to
delete
say.
everything. Not to delete
The
anything.
lion behind
Maybe
it?
that's what.
Jeez. It's intimidating.
Very intimidating.
I'm scared.
Why they didn't delete their Facebooks. 2 weeks later, Tim Albert, the meathead moron of the family, posts a meme saying, "I stand by my family 100%. You don't fuck with them. You do? I won't hesitate to make you the most miserable person." Yeah, big tough guy. My family. Well,
Don't go get your family.
so that's, I mean, that happened right after that. Right after that. And so that can be taken as a threat to Karen Reed and her attorneys. I would take that as a threat. After being accused in September by Reed's attorneys, Brian Albert immediately decided to sell his home, his childhood home that was in the family for generations. It
That's
sold
weird.
quickly, and as a result, was never searched by police, despite the fact that a Boston cop was probably murdered inside of it. So my question is it too late? Is it too late? I'm sure they've cleaned the shit out of that home. By now, they've had over a year to do it. So, like,
Wait till he finds out they filled the pool in.
I don't know. I'm not convinced these guys are going to go to
What's
jail.
weird about that?
Because what evidence do they have?
Oh my God.
But I will think they do know that that he died in the home. Someone's going to talk, man. Who do you guys think is going to be first to talk in that home? Who's going to be the first to rat? That's my question. I'm guessing it's going to be the two girls, Nagel and her friend. I'm guessing. That would be my first guess. And when they start, once the first name is named, they're all, that's actually a good point, Jennifer. Oh, there's going to be deals. There will be deals here. They are going to divide the shit out of these people. They're not going to be friends after this. All this family bullshit. When you're facing life in prison, fuck that.
Poor Higgins.
They're going to divide and conquer these people and get them to turn on each other. I ain't doing a life bid for you. Now, you can reason. I talked to some officers. Every single person in that house can be charged with murder. If he was killed in that house, which seems like he was, every single person is a joint venturer to murder. When Aaron Hernandez, they don't know who pulled the trigger on Odin Lloyd. I think it's assumed it was Hernandez. Doesn't matter if he pulled the trigger. They're all murderers. They all are joint venturers in a murder. Now, the dog is gone, but they found out where it was rehomed to. Now, I don't know what they'll be able to do with that. It's been over a year. He's not going to have John's DNA on him anymore, is he? I don't know. So they sell the home. I mean, come on. They're not even trying to hide it that they did this. I mean, I guess it's the smart move if you're them and you're trying to avoid going to prison, but you're also doing something that you know is going to make you look so shady. So even if you aren't arrested for this, you can never show your face in town again. Like, you're going to go to places, everyone knows you're a murderer now. Everyone knows you're hiding something. You're shady. You cannot be trusted. So, none of this happens without Proctor, though. Trooper Proctor, who failed to speak to key witnesses, protected his close friends, and never applied for geofence data that would show the identities of every person in the house that night. However, Brian Albert didn't mention until April in front of a grand jury that his dog, that he had brought his aggressive dog down at the party, and that the dog did not like strangers. Despite being an after party, everyone at 34 Fairview Ave left an hour after O'Keefe got there. That's weird. They allegedly had no idea that he was dead. So why would they all leave? Things are normal, right? Canton police used red Solo cups to store blood evidence at the scene of the crime, which doesn't, not sure about that, but did not discover any pieces of a broken taillight in their first search. So there's no taillight there. So then how did
The
brake
taillight
lights
fairy,
get there?
obviously.
How-
Silly turtle boy.
Called sprinkles. It's taillight sprinkles. Just toss a handful out as you ride by. Yep.
It's like the paper guy.
Because the car was already in the Sallyport. So they really didn't even have to take a lot down there, just a little bit.
Well, we don't know how do we know they didn't pull over on the side of have the tow truck pull over on the side of the road, undocumented, took it out there.
Oh, easy.
You don't have documentation of the condition it was in upon arrival to the Sallyport, nor upon. What makes no sense is, of course, they documented it for the tow truck driver would have, because his insurance requires it. So there's a report somewhere of the condition that vehicle was in.
Where's the tow truck driver?
Yeah,
I know they
that part of this that never made any sense to me.
I was wondering if Taillight Fairy was here lurking.
There she is.
I did not.
Or
Well,
he. Sorry, I would never gender a fairy.
Did not have taillight relations with that Lexus.
And a lot of it might not have even been there. It might have just been like, oh, I found this there, but it was never there in the first place.
Yeah.
We know the old dude drove by and fucking eagle-eyed one about 60 yards away.
Yeah, that was
What did they call them? Coke bottle glasses?
In the rain. It was raining.
It was uphill both ways, too.
He had no shoes on.
Well, we saw that kid in the one video that's dangerously riding his bike down that hill.
Watch out for the hill, kid.
Wow, kid.
Hilly terrain.
This isn't rad. You can chill the fuck out, kid.
The part that bothers me about the CERT team requesting how much taillight they should be looking for, and by that point, they could have sent a picture to show how much was missing so they would know how long they needed to stay and look. And Polly's like, no, that's good. What y'all found's enough. That's ridiculous.
They had to wait until Berkowitz and Higgins went in the Sallyport for a wildly long time.
What were they doing in there? A pineapple party?
Garage.
It was peanut butter jelly time.
This is mouth honey time, baby.
Peanut.
Give me them
So she break her
scorpions.
taillight. Well,
Ooh. Scorpion and peanut butter jelly sandwich.
there's surveillance
Salty.
video. And Court TV has a video of this. If you click on that, you can actually see the video. Do we have? Let's see. They're going to make me watch a commercial. Okay. They're making me watch a commercial for this. But they...
Yeah, this is what I missed out on the other night.
Getting branded?
Oh, the poor
Those
thing.
little tiny branding irons.
Why is it a lobster scorpion?
It's not a lobster.
Yeah, that is a very large scorpion in comparison to the hand.
He's not that big. You know, he's just on the ranch.
He's on the scorpion ranch. Okay. I don't like that at all. Ugh! There's too many of them. Get them off me.
Are they crying?
That's what I said. I think they're crying.
No.
You're all like,
I don't want to know why.
Seven.
Oh, because
I'm gonna have a
they all
nightmare.
just got branded. That's why they're crying.
They're all in a new frat.
And then check out the dog he got with it.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Boston Shady Ranch. My God. Oh, you guys are crazy.
Good stuff.
I
Oh, there's an army of them.
Scorpion ranch.
Creepy.
Get a whole bucket of them, you know?
I don't want any scorpions, and I don't want any crawfish either.
And we'll look at that video in 1 sec. But it shows her backing into O'Keefe's car and slightly hitting it on her way out to search for him at 5 whatever a.m. Let me pull this up. Hold on.
Nice work, Garth.
Halfway to the goal, halfway through the show. Here we go. Downhill slide. Because yesterday was a fundraiser, people. Don't forget that. Super chats were off.
It's almost up. Okay. So that would certainly explain that.
Little goal.
Now,
anyway.
let me actually pull this up.
Just a baby.
Court TV video. So we can see. Have you guys seen this video? You'll see. I mean, she was panicking and
Scorpion
drinking.
gum.
All right.
It's crushed.
Let's talk about the case that we're talking about tonight, which is in
Piece of evidence.
Witnesses told him that.
Let's talk about the case we're talking about tonight.
49 times. Where
Sounds
are
weird.
you? Why aren't you back? She was the one to go back to that residence to look for him. She was the one to find him. She was the one to try and keep him warm and give him.
That's a good view right there.
Yeah, it is.
That still makes it look bigger than it is, that lawn.
I know. So if you take that into consideration, then you can.
Because why are
You
we
can
taking
go
the
that
picture
front
from
door.
like the ground? Like there's someone
What
like
is
on
it?
the ground.
Fucking basketball out there, you're gonna see it.
Yeah, I mean, co-sign all that.
Appreciate it.
If I remember right, I think they said from this point to the garage door, it was like 75 to 80 feet
yeah.
or 90.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was 63 paces or something. What, 69 paces, we'll call it.
It's like 50 feet to the front door from there.
Yeah.
What's up, Tater Pie?
So, like, the driveway is only like 50 feet. It would take you hardly no time to walk up there, especially the way Karen described him, kind of like fast walking in the cold.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you just would see the I don't believe them. Either they all saw it and didn't call it in, or they put something more nefarious. What didn't happen is that the motor vehicle did not collide with the pedestrian. I don't know what to tell everyone. But it's impossible that they didn't see him.
Because he wasn't there at that point. I mean,
Right.
He wasn't there when Lucky went by. I 100%
And they weren't.
believe Lucky.
They're just because they were all. Thank you, Danny. Fuck you guys. I didn't see
It's
the
not
scorpion.
branded.
I just saw my face. You guys are crazy.
Watch out!
Get it off me. Anyway. You guys.
And I also
So
got
funny.
another clip of Sparkly dancing the other night that you guys might want to check out.
Oh god.
Oh, perfect.
It's just a clip from the show.
That was nice of her to visit us last night.
The Vanga brothers.
We like to party. We like. Look at them look at each other.
White people.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
That was nice of Sparkly to visit last night, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
She,
like
she
it
came
now.
through here.
It's pretty
I'm
cool.
not on the Sparkly train. I don't trust her a bit. She said some of the dumbest stuff about Turtlewood.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Ollie, tell us what you really think.
I am.
And G, I'm not putting that on the screen.
You'll have to talk to Kazi G. You obviously haven't gotten the healing memo. We're healing.
Diane G.
You can't heal stupid people.
Listen, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, Lolly.
All right, I got to do it if we're gonna. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna hang out here a lot. I think I know where she likes to hang out, but they don't got this. And
No, I
do.
think she was upset about what happened on Twitter and wanted to say what she said, you know.
Mhm.
And I mean, no problem.
She really believes Tutleboy doesn't see his kids. But yet she bought his son the basketball goal for his room.
Well, I mean, she's a complex person.
Very complex.
I think that Nina.
I think it's called attention seeking.
Nina can be convincing until you realize that she's just full of shit.
I don't believe that either. I
heard
don't see how
Nina-
anyone believes Nina about anything. She's retarded.
No.
I heard Nina is doing like a Spaces or has been all afternoon. Stop that.
CPR and finally revive him.
In my ear.
County prosecutors question those actions. They claim voicemails and text messages detail strains in the relationship and the victim's desire to end their relationship. Including a voicemail from the night he died in which Reed allegedly told O'Keefe that she hated him.
See what I'm saying with this bullshit?
O'Keefe's niece and
See what I'm saying with this bullshit? They're trying to make it seem like they have a script for this. Oh, it's a domestic relationship. Here's what happens. They're mad at each other. It goes too far, blah, blah. So just put the pieces in place. They've already got the script. You just need the piece. Oh, you got a text message saying that? Perfect. Throw that in there. All set. It's like, cookie cutter for how to get somebody on a domestic murder.
nephew who lived with him allegedly told police that the couple fought constantly about the relationship and breaking up before his death. Prosecutors point to a broken taillight on Reed's SUV, pieces of which were allegedly...
She looks younger there.
That's my vote for Merida's attire Monday.
Outfit?
Yep.
Which one did I pick? Yeah, Mary called Navy. Which one? I picked the bottom on the green one, right?
Yeah, I already picked khaki anyways.
Garth, you're a sicko.
Ew, we don't cook the scorpions with the corn.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
it's
do.
That's a crawdad boil.
That's how you do a crawfish
with
boil.
bent tails.
Yeah,
I didn't
crawfish.
say anything.
Thank
I
you.
literally have never cooked anything.
I got crawfish.
One time,
You
I
got
was like,
I got leftover crawfish I get to eat tonight. I went and got my son a pizza so I can have the rest of them.
okay.
I've had crawfish like 5 times this week, y'all. It's Louisiana. It's crawfish season. You wouldn't understand unless you're here.
Fair enough.
It's addictive. It's addictive. That's what it is.
found near O'Keefe's body to suggest she ran her car into him. A forensic pathologist opined that significant...
Tater pie is pissed. There's no taters in the bowl.
I'm out of wrestling.
Pro corn. You know? It's a little too much corn. We need some potatoes in there.
Blunt force trauma injuries occurred prior to Mr. O'Keefe becoming hypothermic.
Blunt force trauma.
Cuts and bruises were found on
That means he was
O'Keefe's
alive.
head and arm.
Somebody being hit by a car, I would submit, does not look like they had been punched out by Mike Tyson.
Right. Duh.
And the victim here looked like he had been punched out by Mike Tyson.
Reed's lawyer, David Yannetti,
A hard surface for you or me.
that
Interesting.
they did at the homeowner, and
That they're
some even changed taillight.
I thought it was fucking up.
She looks he's so much younger. It was only, what, 4 years ago, 3 years ago?
Yeah, look how the trial aged David Yannetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Danny looks younger. I went back. I watched the library.
Murder trial, it ages you like being the president. You know?
Yeah.
It's going to be dressed all black tomorrow because they lost that motion.
You think so?
Ooh,
It's going
good,
to be like,
She doesn't have any sense of. I don't think she's like. I think she'll come in pink. Actually, I don't think she's doing the green like I thought. I bet she'll
wouldn't
come
be
like dressed
surprised if
real
she drops
feminine.
it.
She won't.
I wouldn't be surprised if she drops it.
She's not going to drop it.
I
now.
would hope so, but she's not. Gonna.
I would hope she would.
She
Yeah,
doesn't seem like the type that drops things.
no, she doesn't seem to let stuff
No, I agree that she will argue with a circular saw, but
And she
I
also
feel
has
like
to
with
do.
everything Turtle Boy put in that last motion and all of his exhibits and everything that's happened over the weekend with her motion and the spectacle her attorney
She
made,
also has nothing to do tomorrow.
Yeah, she's unemployed.
So why not?
if she goes through with it, she's doing it for the attention, not because she really thinks she can win it.
Well, she also, I don't think, even though it's obvious to us, she's lied about several key, whether they're lies by omission or just like she's tricked herself into the delusion that she didn't do what she did, which is hacking, way more than there is no normal hacking. Okay, don't do that. But she's so far in the wrong. I don't think she's aware. She's not self-aware enough to drop it. You know what I mean?
One of those people lied to themselves enough to the point they believe their lies.
Yeah. Unfortunately, and she never has had serious consequences. Would
And
she
she's
have
got
5 days
Boyles in her corner, making her think that she's right. So,
well, there's your first clue to that she's delusional. She thinks having him in her corner is
a positive thing.
Yeah.
When previously, when she was still with Turtle Boy, she talked horrible about Broyles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
I mean, she's not stupid. She's her brain's broken. She has wires that don't work.
I would say emotionally
Oh,
stunted.
wow.
Coffee.
Nice moves, you guys.
Hell yeah.
Look at them healing together.
Holy shit.
Beats. Sparkle Kazi. Yes, yo.
Kazi and Sparkle.
Cutting it up.
Wow.
That is some class A healing.
I didn't see that coming.
Take notes, people.
What about shoes? I have shoes like that.
What is Kazi doing?
Floating.
Fucking wave, dude.
I'm looking at my
Yeah,
phone.
man.
Oh, it's shoes. I thought she had socks on with dress shoes. I can't hardly
I don't
see
even
them
think he has Velcros on.
Why was Kazi at this rave?
So many questions.
He got some time off from the Turtle Boy trial.
Hiccup bump.
This show's horrible. This show fucking sucks.
Shards that were found at the
Yeah, it
home.
does.
With that, that's what you're alleging.
Yeah, this is
Frame for
not me,
birth,
the
okay.
defense, for comment as well. I think it was the right.
What we doing?
That's
On the video.
It's huge.
This whole case for the jury,
Light could
Chief dies.
her video from as she pulls away.
Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go.
And this is
All right.
what the video here. Yeah.
So this is on the night. Notice all the snow. This is the ring camera footage of it.
Here it is.
But
So she's
even look
pulling
how
out in
deep
the
the
black
snow is
SUV.
on the tire here.
And that's the victim.
Hey Garth, go and accept my friend request on Discord, and you can just DM me those.
It's great. It's coming down
Garth,
pretty
that's how
hard
he
at this
gets you.
point. But look
Yeah.
how deep the snow is up against the tire of the Traverse. I mean, it's
Yeah.
an inch or two.
No, it's barely even that.
That's at 5 something in the morning.
That's what we did on the moon. We dropped off some damn scorpions.
Oh, that makes
Garth,
sense.
what is the matter with you?
There's corn in the cage.
There we
Is
go.
that what they eat?
SUV parked.
What? Corn? No, that's what that goes in the hot pot with them. I guess they've spilled a little bit out of the spaceship.
Ready? Watch this.
And the defense says that she makes contact, hits the victim's SUV
Oh,
right
that's definitely contact there. Definitely contact. And I believe that is the same tail light that is
there,
out.
Yeah.
damaging that back right passenger side
even
tail
notice.
light. And they also claim you can
I mean,
see
look, you can see the
the
road.
move indicating
Yeah.
that there
can
was a
see the
collision.
pavement.
And then as she pulls away,
There's not that much snow at all.
And that's when it's coming down hard. So this is after Lucky's been by. All of them have left the party. And she's about to say he looked like a buffalo on a prairie.
Yep.
Yep.
But you don't know if, I mean, there's a possibility that driveway got paved at 3 a.m. That's just what fell since 3 a.m.
They come up into y'all's driveways?
Yeah, if you have a private tow, people pay their landscaper to do it. Yeah.
Defamation? Thank you.
Wouldn't there be some marks in the driveway if that were the case? Wouldn't you be able to tell that
Yeah,
there
probably.
would be
But
snow pushed up against? Like the
Yeah,
fence
just
line
hard to
and stuff.
see in the back right if like we're looking at a I think you're probably right. Just there wasn't that much snow, but I don't know if it's been pushed up to the side against the fence.
Oh, damn, I didn't see Winks here.
It doesn't look like it.
It just either way, it wasn't a lot of snow. It's like Glalian's correct. It doesn't matter. Look how you can see the pavement.
It's not going to hide a person.
Right. Right. A person would not be buried.
Harry Roberts isn't going to have to dig his face out.
Right.
Correct.
There might be some she can brush it off.
Right.
Yeah, you're not digging at 6 a.m. that day.
And look how bright that view is just from that light that's up there by the security camera. How much it fluoresces everything in the driveway. Imagine what Lucky's truck lights did.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sorry.
What now? I don't even want to see it.
And DC Carl's 100%. He would not go out and look for him if he hit him.
Why am I Darth Vader now? Poor Fiona.
Fiona's booty is famous. Fiona's tail looks like the scorpion's tails.
Yeah, it does. Poor Fiona.
She likes to imitate other animals.
Oh, God. Just don't. It's just making me laugh.
You know,
Yeah, I've gone to the moon. That's right.
That there was a collision, and then as she
I
pulls
believe that
you can tell there's
So you can see, is anything
missing parts of the tail light.
Oh yeah, you can see it's definitely less over here.
Right. But it would have been missing if it was a result of striking Officer O'Keefe at that time also. Here's a closer look at it. Once again, as we're backing up here,
So that's not, she killed a man. That taillight looked okay. Like, you killed a man? Come on, stop it.
Oh my
your eye and see if you see any movement here from the other car. Right there.
Pulled out, yes, put off. So the judge is going to make the prosecution send the correct.
Okay. So there's that. And let's go back to other shady things that happened here. We're almost done. So how did she break her taillight? Well, there's your answer. Okay. Now, how did they find the pieces of the taillight later after Canton police did not find any? Sorry, I saw that taillight in that video. There wasn't that much missing from there. There should not be, shards of taillight all over the place there. So, who took the car? Well, Brian Proctor took the car. He confiscated it. And it was in his possession. And we
keeps calling him Brian Proctor.
Yeah,
we know he's trying to cover for the family. We know.
Might as well.
To be honest, she didn't even have to break her taillight in John's driveway. It could have gotten broken while it was parked at the street while she was inside at a bar. No one knows when her taillight got broken that night.
Yeah, that's true.
We know that it probably didn't get broken as bad as it was because it was missing the entire lens by the time they got to court.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's not from hitting John, but whether it happened in the driveway or earlier that night, even without her knowing, is a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. But we know that
we all know that the taillight wasn't there that morning. It takes for it to reveal itself.
Or if we really wanted to get deep in the conspiracy, after she went to John's and fell asleep, the Alberts and McCabe's came over and broke it in the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
Like the bandits said they are.
Or the next day, they probably would have found some taillight in there too.
Yep.
From when they broke the motherfucker. Shattered pieces from hitting
Remember
it.
all the conspiracies about how the hair got on the
Oh God. One hair.
one hair?
Through a snowstorm and a melt. That's the important part.
And the drive there, the tow back at an angle.
Yep.
But then Plevin made his
Just
video
the
that
one
John
hair.
got hit in the head.
Confetti's in the chat.
Pressure like a
Sorry. Had to do
Plevin is the real
I love
hero.
press your luck.
Hell yeah,
it.
Charlie.
Just for 30 seconds.
Can I pet that scorpion?
Yeah, that's what we need now. Can I pet that scorpion? What's up, CME?
Oh, he's a liar. We know he's deceitful. We know he has a plan. He's going to protect his friends. Conveniently, they appeared after Proctor took Reed's vehicle, and state police, perhaps on a hunch, decided to search the area again. Luckily, this time, they found it. Even more remarkably, Canton Police Chief Ken Berkowitz also decided to go to the scene of the crime on a hunch and noticed even more pieces of the taillight from
Yeah, he went more times than Trooper Paul did.
his moving vehicle. How about that?
The car
Trooper
whisperer.
Paul,
Berkowitz have been called
he was
by
actually training
ATF
someone.
agent Brian Higgins.
That's what's scary.
Yeah, that's the scary part of that whole thing is he was
Yeah.
tracking somebody.
When he went to do his calculations in the yard, he was training someone.
We need a picture of his drawing, his diagram that he made. I'm telling you, it looks like it's in crayon.
Stick figure and crayon.
Yeah, it's like a stick figure or something that looks like a river, but it's supposed to be the road.
Well, it's weird to me. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. That was
It's
it.
just the first trial. Didn't they say that there was no drone footage because they were so
Yep.
close to an airport? And then
Thank
the
you,
second
Ruben.
trial, they tried everything to get that drone footage to be shown and admitted into evidence, but they wouldn't allow it.
But the one guy admitted that the drones did come in the second trial.
And it was all
Lubin's
from
exactly right.
Trooper Paul, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lubin's exactly right. We were in trial one. We were told there was no drone footage. They couldn't do it because they didn't get the clearance because they were too close to the airport. Then in trial two, what's his face Gallagher admits the guy
They
that's
put it up.
retired
Yep.
that they did have drones up that day. So why were we lied to in trial one that there was no drone footage? Then they admit it. So it means that other people perjured themselves. And then three, why haven't we seen the drone? Where's the drone footage then?
Why
That's
are we
the other
keeping out
big
any
question that I have too. What's that
Yeah.
drone footage show?
How did the X-rays make it all the way to the last fucking day of trial 2?
Yep,
Word.
because they pulled them out.
Helpful. in trial one.
Brendan had to have pulled them out. Like, what do you mean?
I don't
Where
know.
were they?
Kind of acted surprised about there being X-rays, but I don't know why.
Well,
AJ
Brendan
didn't
thinks
have them
Whitey
in
Bulger
trial
is a
one.
snitch.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it's
would-
not
Why
a
didn't
snitch.
Why didn't AJ pull those out in trial one?
it
Where
would've been
were they?
trial 1, definitely.
Probably
when
because he
y'all were-
couldn't get access to them.
I mean, there's no reason he shouldn't have been able to unless they were lied to that none existed.
Right. Or
With-
if they were misfiled somewhere, like they did in the Alec Baldwin case, they misfile it intentionally under some other case number so that it disappears.
Oh, and when y'all were talking about the tow truck driver earlier, that's always bothered me as well, but it bothers me that neither side called him.
No, Yuri and Proctor called him. Oh,
No,
Oh,
that
as
neither
a
side
witness.
called him as a witness.
I feel like him.
Like, did he not? I mean, he must not have taken pictures or done a report, or one of the sides would have called him.
Or right, or he's saying that he didn't.
If y'all don't put
'Cause-
some potatoes in that scorpion bowl, potato pie is gonna flip out.
Who's this? Fievel?
Yeah, that's
Oh, it's a charad.
now you're catching on.
Stupid.
Should they be looking at you when they're steaming and boiling like that?
You'd be like
It-
lobster, and they scream.
It shouldn't turn you on, Lubin.
Kinda, yeah.
who was in the house when O'Keefe was murdered
Right.
immediately after the killing. So Brian Higgins calls the chief of police up. Why does he do it? I think he went to the Canton Police Department, to his office. Why do you do that? And now the Canton Police Chief's finding shit. Now the Canton Police Chief's retired. Okay. Trooper Proctor also went out of his way to make sure that Google did not send him all of the geofence data that the defense had requested. So he was, and the defense asked Google for shit, and they were like, "You never asked for that. There's a miscommunication here." John Proctor, that's the guy from The Crucible. Michael Proctor is not getting that, is not asking for what the defense asked him to ask for. So that's shady. To date, the defense counsel has received neither the automated acknowledgement from Google that would indicate that this amended preservation was ever received, nor a confirmation noticing that it complied with the amended request. So, in conclusion here, guys, Karen Reed is a completely innocent woman, isn't she? I mean, I think we can all agree on that. She's wrongly charged by corrupt cops who would see her rot in prison in order to cover up a murder of a fellow officer. I mean, that's freaking evil. I mean, what about the thin blue line? I thought we protected cops. John O'Keefe's not a cop. It seems like John O'Keefe wasn't on the hierarchy of cops. Like, blue on blue crime here. And that fact, like I said, that these people are willing to let this woman rot in prison, just forget about her and move on with their lives, is just shows how callous they are. But they fucked with the wrong woman, didn't they? If she didn't have the resources, then we might not know any of this. She gets some court-appointed stooge. Who knows? Trooper Proctor in the DA's office went out of their way to make sure that evidence they knew would exonerate her was never given to her defense team. As a result, the niece and nephew, this is really sad, you know, they believe that she killed their father. And I did not realize until after I wrote this story how other people believe this too. I've received many messages, and I did a blog on this, on these messages I'm getting from these people, all covering for him, like that she did this. Like they don't even want to think about the possibility that it wasn't her. They have vilified this woman in their head. She is subhuman to them. And they're like, you know, why are you believing these narratives crafted by the defense? Well, because she has a right to be heard too. And their narratives make fuck all more sense than your narratives. Okay? Let's be very clear on that. How do you feel it's okay to spread outrageously harmful claims about a 19-year-old kid with no evidence? Okay, kind of.
Oh.
We ruined his NFL career. He couldn't go pro because he couldn't play senior year.
Yeah, because he was fucking 5'9", 155 pounds and white. Ran a
Here's the next franchise.
Attitude though to make it
40. Yeah, I don't think the NFL is looking for that kind of talent. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bigger, a little faster, a little stronger, a little smarter.
But the evidence was that they lied about him being there and then went to extreme ends to cover the fact that he was there.
Why would you do that? I wonder. Yeah. I mean, if he didn't, there's no reason to lie about him being there unless he.
And then the 3 flights of stairs on his phone, and Scanlon saying that the nephew helped move the body. Or, I mean,
vehicle that was there at 3 in the morning.
He has a Ford Edge. Yeah, I mean.
And like, what are him and Allie out doing at 1:30? Are they you know, from Alabama, if you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Well, they're cousins.
Tennessee cousins.
Yeah.
Like Paulo Glaze said.
I don't know who that is, but yeah, probably.
You don't know who Paulo Glaze is?
Who Paulo Glaze?
Paul O'Keefe.
Oh.
He was flirting with the girl, Lindsay, Stinky, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
And said that you could be my Tennessee cousin that came into town to pick him up at the airport.
So weird. These people are so weird. Why do they exist?
I called him Paulo Glaze for about a year. It's cool.
I mean, the very next day at court, there were signs of Paul and the glazed donuts.
Amazing. You couldn't make this up.
No, you can't make it up. There's no way. Too much of it would be normal. You wouldn't go to the extreme that real life.
Not one part of it makes sense.
Like, that'll never happen in real life. Like, yes, that is real life.
We don't live in like a cartoon, you know?
Yep.
Some shit goes normally.
Yeah, we were all obsessed at this time. We were, like, the beginning of our obsessions.
Okay.
It was
No, I
bad.
know.
How do you feel it's okay to spread out outrageously harmful claims about a 40-year-old woman with no evidence? There's no evidence she did any of this. It's sickening that you will be so willing to destroy an innocent person's life. Hello, self-awareness. What are you doing to Karen Reed right now, stupid? Jesus, open your... So who should get arrested? I mean, they all can be charged with murder. Every single person in that house, even Nagel, they can all be charged with murder. Of course, you're not going to be. There will be deals. And I'm sure that the police can leverage that to get deals. Okay?
What if you told him
And
no?
so the guy who messaged me that says that I'm not arguing
Not yet.
that it was Karen Reed. I agree she's innocent, but I don't think it was Colin. So who was it, Brian? And I'm educated, works at a university.
There's a beginning part of this that's good. I'm going to try to get to it.
Track down the bad guys. Okay. And he's been on that show, Boston's Finest, I think it was called. I never, and I'm told that he's connected. He's one of Marty's people, Marty Walsh. And
no relation.
Politics in the Boston police department's ugly. Like, if you don't have the right people that have your back, they're going to get you. Like, ask Matt Morrissey, police officer who got, they stalked him for like over a year to see if he was violating the city's residency requirements for Boston Police Department. And I don't know where John O'Keefe stood in that hierarchy of the Boston Police Department, but it wasn't as high as Brian Alberts, I think. He seemed to be more protected. So O'Keefe's girlfriend, Karen Reed, ends up getting charged with manslaughter because she reportedly...
What's up, next witness? I tried to watch some, but I went live. People fucking made me do it. So, but how'd it go?
Hey, girl, hey.
How did it go? I'm sure it's a good video. We're going to watch it one day on here, on my channel.
We backed over him after a fight. That was the narrative that was put out there after a night of drinking. She was widely castigated as a cop-killing villain, right? And
next witness, all of her streams actually are on the Notify Me in Discord. So you should get a notification in Discord.
If we have them on.
Well, it'll still, when you go in, it'll still be there for you to check. But I don't have mine on either, but I check it a lot.
How did you win Wordle today?
I don't play Wordle.
Maybe she was an easy person to dislike for a lot of people because, you look at her, she's attractive and, has her shit together. Maybe people looked at her as elitist. I don't know how they looked at her. But for some reason, I remember this coming out and people thought she was like an easy villain somehow to dislike. People like a villain that's different from all the other villains. And they're like, see, I differentiate. I like all villains. It's like, I don't like her just because she looks nice doesn't mean that she's a nice person. And I think that's the mentality that a lot of people had when they
from your lips to God's ears. To you.
Anyway, as it would turn out, at least by my count, I did a count of this. There was at least 11 other people that were in that house. And he was what we know for.
Okay.
You talking about MJ?
And DG goes, no one who plays Wordle ever really wins. She gets it.
Yeah, she gets it.
Goddamn sure, 100% was she did not run him over. We know that for several reasons. Number one, the most obvious one is you don't have 6 lacerations on your arm. You don't have 2 black eyes. You aren't bleeding out of your mouth.
2 black eyes?
And your nose. If you get bumped, going slowly during a 3-point turn. How are you going to kill someone doing it like that? I mean, I suppose it would take like a freak landing, but you're not going to, I mean, with those injuries, that made no sense. How that alone was not the biggest red flag that something is not right here.
Something is not right.
You guys are so stupid.
Oh, wow.
No comment.
Maybe struck for anti-Semitism.
Wow.
I want thank you, Sparkly, for starting all of this.
No, this has been going on for a long time before you got here.
Okay, good.
Yep. It's an ongoing thing. It's pretty funny.
Is insane to me. Like, that makes no sense. They immediately just went with the narrative that she did it, and they worked from there. They didn't even consider anyone else, because as we're going to see, people, when I say they, it's really one state trooper, and he was covering for the whole thing, and he was going to make sure that the right person was put behind bars, and she was the right person. So the cover up was aided and abetted by the state police, or at least one trooper, who, by the way, can we talk about how Michael Proctor, why was he even on that? Like, why was he even assigned that duty?
Yes, it was. That was exactly what that was.
I'm gonna get a framed copy.
It is nice, though. Pretty cool.
Is he single?
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
Oh my god.
Actually, he's 7. So.
Oh, he's only 7 and he has that beard?
Yeah, he knows 1, though.
Oh, the other 6?
There's other 6, yeah. There's 6 more Jewishes.
Okay.
He doesn't do homicides. How many homicides has Michael Proctor done in his tenure as I believe the state police have a homicide unit, do they not? Why is this guy working homicides? That's interesting. Who delegated that? Remember, this is an organization, the state police, that we exposed 6 years ago for massive corruption when they orchestrated what is now known as Troopergate, and they redacted the arrest report for a judge's daughter, Ali Bebo. And then when 2 troopers did not want to participate in that, they were reprimanded for being good cops. So apparently nothing's changed. We kept hearing about reform, but we still have shitty troopers. But at least they're jabbed. They got that going for them. They got jabbed. So anyway, the cover up, as I said, was aided and abetted by the state police, for sure, the Canton Police Department. Although I do want to point out that this story, in my opinion, does not get told without rogue, anonymous Canton Police Department members who spoke up quietly. I think the people at the top of the Canton Police Department, the chief, as we saw, I don't know if he planted evidence, but he was driving by one day and just saw it. So that was weird. And the deputy chief lives across the street, but the ring camera, he said, didn't pick up anything interesting. Somehow. There's no trees. It's like the wide open landscape didn't pick up anything. I think those guys at the top were shady, but I think a lot of rank and file, punch in, punch out Canton police officers were like, fuck this, I'm saying something. And they spoke. Now, I don't know who they reached out to first, but all I'm saying is suddenly, out of nowhere, Karen Reed's defense attorneys had a shitload of information to work with and like knew everything immediately, like knew everything. Like their court documents, I suppose they're part theory, but the details put into that are like, those are coming from someone in the know is giving them those details. So this woman, and I kind of ended it with this. In the Norfolk County DA's office, I'm kind of tied on what their complicity in this. I understand it's their job to get convictions, but, and I don't really know how this works, and maybe a lawyer can fill me in on this about like what is if they know that this evidence exists out there. Like, did they know this evidence existed? Because Trooper Proctor.
Imagine if he knew now, if he knew then what he
knows. A lot of
knows
hoops
now.
to make sure that it wasn't given to the defense. But did the Norfolk County DA's office know this stuff was out there? That's still a little bit confusing to me. But as I ended it here, I said, this is the story of one woman alone facing down some of the most powerful, well-protected people in the state who sought to destroy her life and exonerate herself. And I've never spoken to this woman before. Maybe I will someday. I'd really like to meet her because I'm impressed by her. Because
had her back right from the jump.
I would be depressed, right? I would be scared. Now, I didn't speak to her, but I spoke to people who knew her. Let's just put it that way. And I'm like, is she scared? And they go, no, she's not. She's confident. She's confident. She's a confident woman. She's not worried.
I got a semi-joke for you.
Okay. Because 7, 8, I've been waiting to say that for 3 full minutes. Because 7, 8, 9. I can't believe you beat me to it. You're such chickos.
What is the 9? Is that like is that a flan?
It kind of looks like SpaghettiOs, like a giant noodle.
Yeah, it does.
It's got to be kosher.
It's kosher, that's for sure. Why does he always have a golden chalice?
That's racist.
I don't know if it's racist, it's just high end. Wouldn't his red wine be in that's a water glass the wine is in, so the wine would be in the golden chalice, just FYI, and the water would be in the water glass.
Oh, you've taken etiquette classes? Oh, I
Yes.
took an etiquette class. That is a water glass.
No, I didn't. I had to take. I earned a Girl Scout badge for etiquette. We had to do like 5 etiquette classes on Saturday afternoons. It's true.
I took one too.
I know where all the butter goes. Guys, you're not supposed to butter your whole roll at dinner.
Yeah, you're supposed to rip off the piece.
Yep, Mary knows. We passed etiquette.
Yes, we did.
You guys are sick. Oh
man! All right, I'm gonna read these super chats, and hopefully they'll only send me 10 to 12 more pictures. Good citizen, thank you. Says to start it off. Nice, Renee. Appreciate it. So glad I found Rat House. Love it here. So much fun. So much fun. Fearless farm girl. Goaling in early. Got to do the dinner. Nice. Got to put in that work. Cupcake for Justice. Gifted a membership. Thank you. Angel. Got my hat. Appreciate it, J7. Oh, also I need one for Winks and Thunder.
Okay, send me their address.
Sure,
Thunder got one.
I'll pay for whatever.
Didn't Thunder get one?
I don't know. I hope so. But if she
Anyway,
didn't,
send me
but I need to get
addresses.
one. Get one for Winks.
Hey, and asking what video did TV just put up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Meredith Unafraid. Can we watch
They
it?
want.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
Denny, they want you to play it.
That was when he was comparing what she said in her motion to the clips he had of her.
It's only 15 minutes.
I think that was on his members only Bus Stop Live Friday morning.
But he only posted it 14 minutes ago. It's got 1,000 views. Hey, do not embarrass me.
We can do that. Most of these super chats are goal oriented. I want to read them all, but you got to do one or the other. And I want to watch this. So,
He just put it up, but it's what he played during his Bus Stop Live Friday.
check it out.
I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. He's done so many things, like called the cops when he lifted the shoe. I don't know, like brags about jerking off onto a couch. Like, what? Life's too short to be afraid of a man whose legacy is going to be that he, his big thing is that he jizzed on a couch that he doesn't even own. Like, I don't know. That's going to be my mantra going forward with this. Like, anytime I start like worrying about what if Aiden's
Investing Cats Supernatural is the label of this?
Be afraid of somebody like that.
100%. As I go on, so he was threatening to contact my employer and like do shows on me. He has like a YouTube show.
No, I understand.
So I was just scared, and I was hoping it would stop, but
content and blow everything up. I had no desire for any of this to ever come out. And you know what? For the people saying, "Oh, she should stop," he stopped the drama. He hasn't stopped the drama. And even if he really did, the damage was done. He went on for over 30 hours doing this, and that's not going to be the record that stands. It's just not. And
as I go on, so he was threatening to contact my employer and like do shows on me. He has like a YouTube show.
Right, I could just go away because really they are ratchets. I don't need to prove anything to them, and that's not what this is about. This is about setting a good example for my daughter that you don't just let people treat you like trash and just let them get away with it. And also too about I'm sick of people being afraid of him and letting
that be York
and silence and
where are her eyebrows?
No, I understand.
So I was just scared, and I was hoping it would stop, but
yeah.
Didn't really answer any posted stupid 12 days of Christmas, so I posted a video of my own.
I don't like when she's looking at me. Like,
yeah, so I'm not gonna like you. Jimmy talks like making fun of me or that's like I'm gonna post this where somebody's calling Aiden a narcissist because Aiden could call this off at any point. He's not. He's encouraging it. He's going on Jimmy's show the other night, making fun of our sex life again. And so yeah, this is fair game.
Yellowstone.
We were together, and now you're sharing parts of our relationship that are embarrassing me and encouraging Jimmy to do it. So I'm gonna share this. Here, play it. Saying because behind the scenes he was threatening me to do all this stuff that he was doing now, and I honestly wish I just cut the shit sooner because it's like no offense, but you're just a turtle, and a lot of people don't even know who the fuck you are in my circle. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, and it's
mentioned something online about you. When was the last time?
This morning, every single day, every single show.
It's like I love.
I'm almost done with the first stream of his, like that he deleted, and I just get like more and more angry again. I start to like sometimes feel like bad and everything because he's tried to like apologize, tried to like get a truce with me several times now. But then I just start listening to them, and it's like, no, like, you know, you deleted the streams, great, that the damage is already done. Like, people have heard them, and I don't. This is like I have a full-time job, so yeah, it was a couple weeks ago now, but I didn't have time.
Is she investing in cats?
Despite people thinking I have like all this time to post on Twitter, yeah, like time to post on top of it, but it doesn't take me that long.
And
it doesn't take me that long to write these things. Like, I'm a fast typer.
I have so many questions.
But yeah, the damage is done, and I get like really upset as I keep listening to them, especially with the other people who participated in this, like Jimmy especially and Jess. It's just like scared of me. They would stop screwing with me. Like, if this was
right,
exactly. Really this terrifying person.
Exactly.
So I was just scared, and I was hoping it would stop. But
none of this stuff is it warrants people going after your real life, and that's what Aiden does, and that's how he wins because he doesn't have a job people can go after. But what kind of example would I be setting if I just cowered and let him win?
Go after Ray's real life?
So just ask yourself, if you were being talked about like that for months and months now, basically become the main source of content for some of these people, how would you react? Would you just say nothing and let your reputation be smeared and lies?
Yeah, if your problem is being content, stop giving them content. Log off.
That ain't gonna happen.
Look at her makeup.
But it's like a gross person he is, that he doesn't have much credibility, so it's like it doesn't matter. There's nothing to be afraid of with him, you know?
I was just scared, and I was hoping it would stop, but
clipping our show. I'm sure he's clipping away now for his next burner, but these are all clips of my shows that he's sharing and analyzing. I'm so glad that you're watching it. I'm so glad you're my biggest fan. I'm so glad you're going to keep crying about it, and you're going to keep clipping my shows, and you're going to keep analyzing it. You're going to sit down and swallow it.
I was just scared, and I was hoping it would stop. But
pretending to be drama free, so they're all doing it for him. It's just so predictable at this point. And at this point, like this is why it feels like a relief not to live in fear anymore. Because like
I was just scared, and I was hoping it would stop. But
I'll just go away. He thinks he's gonna bully me. He thinks I'll just let the record stand because Aiden says so with his non-receipts, just as fact. And he thinks I'm not gonna stand up for myself. He was counting on that. He was banking on that, and that's not gonna happen. What I have is what I like to call my red underline list. I don't know people who aren't Taylor Swift fans, but there's a song called "Look What You Made Me Do," and there's a line which is like, "I've got a list of names and yours is in red underlined." So you probably know it's a pretty popular song, but it's basically like a song. It's like about people fucked with her, and then she responded,
associated with Tutleboy and his followers, like repeatedly tagging them and rating things in my name and saying State Street. It was just too much. So I would.
He's doing this, like what you're doing, and like standing up to him, like when he said to carry on, what he's doing to you is wrong, and like I don't care. And then I got her from school, and like anything happens, he did name your school, and so like, I had to look like, no, nobody knows who he is, nobody cares about him. I was like, yeah, you know, I want to say kids. That's what my daughter said.
Cool snake.
That man was screaming on his show every night, like about like cunts and like all this stuff. Like she was like, you should call him, and I was like, no. Like at first she was like, this is just sad for his kids what he's doing, but now after like the fake DCF report and stuff, and just all the other shit he's done, that he found out that she's done to Karen, she's mad now. She's pissed. She's like burned him down. I'm like, I'm like, that's not the point here. This is literally self-defense.
The same exact IP address number, which was used to create Forget Mellow on March 16th. That account. But the issue with that, the thing that was helpful with that account was that I have tomorrow night, I think, because I think more will come out on this. So since we're talking about houses, I've learned he absolutely did not disclose on his mortgage application that he is facing prison time, which is
That is crazy that you
Is
have.
that a question on the mortgage application?
You violated 700 privacy laws in order to get this other
How'd
person.
she even get the mortgage app?
There's no way.
I don't believe she did. I believe that she was just assuming that that was on there and that he didn't disclose it.
Right, because she never filled out a mortgage application in her life. It's not a question on a mortgage application.
Yeah,
What
so
business
only,
it is of theirs?
only him and Lindsay, isn't that her name? The
Katani?
No, the
Lindsay Higgins, the realtor.
Higgins would be the only ones who would
She's
have
so
that.
pretty.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I've filled out a mortgage application, and when did I buy this house? 2018 was not a question.
Yeah, I don't remember being asked if I had criminal charges against me either.
No,
obviously a violation. And yeah, more to come on that. So you can look up what the penalties are for mortgage fraud like that. But yeah, I'm like 99%, 9.9% sure that he did not disclose that for this house that he thinks he's getting.
98.
Well, she's actually 100% correct. He didn't
Well, welcome
disclose it.
everybody.
'Cause
Welcome.
why
Welcome
would
back.
you?
I hope you're all staying safe for the storm and ready for a little storm here tonight. It'll definitely get messy, so get ready. For anyone who isn't on Twitter, who hasn't been following the chaos this past week, here's kind of the short version of why we're back here. Over the last several days, with the help of an elite cyber team overseas, evidence has surfaced that showed my ex-boyfriend, Aiden Carney, aka Tutleboy, was operating not one, but two burner accounts on Twitter, also known as X, impersonating me. Well, two that we know of at least so far. You never know what else the cyber system's going to come up with. That could get him in trouble legally. At this point, maybe
I don't understand.
some kind of
Why is
institution
her
would be the
hand
best thing
always
for him
under
with this
her?
kind of behavior. Going after my work, there's no room for pity anymore. There's multiple times they called.
I mean, the judge has to see this shit and see this like Jekyll and Hyde person that they're dealing with.
The judge will see it tomorrow.
I hope so.
We hope, because what the judge was saying at that first.
It's not the same judge though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
that she just did the but the judge in court Wednesday, I don't think she likes the spectacle, but to me it was nobody on Tutleboy's side had it caused a spectacle. It was her lawyer that almost hit someone inside the courtroom and then did hit someone outside. He was the spectacle.
And once she sees all of this, she's going to see who the spectacle is.
Right. Well, I hope so. I hope she's not of the opinion that it would be easy to just grant each respective order, mutual order. That would send
there's
the wrong
already
message.
evidence of her trying to get him in jail just off this temporary one.
Yep.
Hopefully she sees that she's going to use this as a weapon.
Right. It cannot be that they both. It needs to be resoundingly and very severely admonished. Meredith should get yelled at by the court for wasting their time.
Don't they have to be there at 12 and the hearing's at 2? Is that right?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I thought of that. Well,
yeah. From 12 to 2, they're going to do evidentiary stuff, what's going to be allowed in and not. And from 2 till, I guess, whenever court ends, will be like, the arguments.
You going?
Yeah, I should be.
Are you going? Yeah. Hey, oh yeah. Mary B can't go yet. We don't have a
No,
strap.
she's getting her robot foot tomorrow with her hot.
Going to see if she remembers how to walk tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
If you go in circles, man, you're not doing it right.
Long road.
Oh,
We'll see what
Charlotte's
happens.
back. Hi, Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte. Long time no see. Oh, that sucks. Well, good to see you. Good to see you, Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte.
People just disappear on here. It's like, in real life, you'd be looking for them, but in here, you're just like, well, I guess they're grown.
You wouldn't come looking for me if you couldn't find me? How many days would I have to be missing for you guys to come find me?
I mean, we
Petty's
do.
been gone for a year. We haven't found Petty.
Yeah, Petty is still.
Not long because I put bolos out. I've had people call Petty, but she didn't even answer the phone calls.
Yeah, so we don't have a take on it, but we found Janine.
But that's it. Say goodbye to your friends, people.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the sick pictures.
April is good for the people. She's been up. She did an elbow stream with him not too long ago.
She was here.
Yeah.
She's dealing with a lot with her house. So. All right, people, let's go rouse some turtles.
Oh, and happy birthday,
Sounds
Jake. I want
good.
to throw that out there. Sorry.
Happy birthday to who?
Jake.
Jake. Happy
Oh.
birthday, Jake.
Happy birthday to Jake.
Birthday, Jake. Appreciate
You
it.
single?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's not. All right.
He's not mine. He's not mine. He's a friend.
Damn. All right. We really appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank y'all.
Thanks
Night,
for having us,
Dan.
Danny.
Night, Cap.
So much fun. Appreciate it.
Tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 boom. Pressure build, detonate, tick, boom. Too late now, can't moderate, tick, just give me flash. Let's go. Everybody talking, nobody compose. You should've just let me be, but nah, you knew what I do. Who I am, you know who I am. Tick, tick, tick. Robbing and weaving where you telegraph hate. Flash bows pop every time I breathe. Whole world watching, enjoy those front row seats. Say my name, watch the algorithm screen. Turtle boy. You drama sales on the fumes of my pike tails. Free clickbait for all the mirror ultimate. Bum for town clownies. Better all town clownies in the cheap seats. I built this house, you built noise, I built proof. Woo. Time to raise this roof. Time to expose the hard truth. Now the spotlight stuck on you. Oh, po baby boo. Tick, 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 boom. Truth hit the room. Stand clear. Tick, boom. Funny now, they fear. Tick, boom. Flash bulbs, no escape. Tick, boom. Clock ran out on fate. Receipts stacked like bricks on file. You throw stones, I archive wow. Smear campaign, panic press, but facts don't bend the cognitive dissonance. You had to poke the turtle, you know I'm a snapper, right? You about to. You should've just let me be. Damn people, you knew better. Tick, tick, boom. Pressure build, detonate. Tick, boom. Too late now, can't moderate. Tick, boom. Camouflage, case closed. Everybody talking, nobody compose. Should've just let me be. Tick, tick, boom, tick, boom, tick, 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 boom, tick,